So what is a server? Now, there can be a whole range of different types of servers. Some of the most common ones you probably heard about could be file server, proxy server, web server, database server, and so on. All of these ends with the word server, yes, but their purposes are completely different from one another. So what does the word server at the end of all these types mean? A server's general purpose is to serve other devices, such as your computer. Hence the word server, as it provides services. And generally a server is just a computer itself, which takes a very specific role of doing something. So unlike a personal computer, which can do a lot of things, a server is usually restricted to very specific tasks, such as hosting a web page or just functioning as a database, storing a large amounts of files. What is quite common though for most servers is that they usually have a powerful CPU to allow more traffic and better response time, as well as a high storage capacity. And a $1,000 server can easily come with a 30 terabyte storage capacity in order to handle large amounts of files. A server also typically runs on a Linux-based operating system such as Ubuntu. This means that there is no user interfaces like a traditional desktop. Because, well, you don't really care about seeing your beautiful cat background picture when you log into a server. You just want to get your files and get the F out of there, right? So when you connect to a server via a secure shell, for example, you will just be met by a simple command line, which allows you to quickly insert or extract files from the server with simple commands. Now, you don't need to spend $1,000 just for a server. As an example, let's say you have an old computer that you have replaced with a new one. Let's also say you have many important files you want to store somewhere, but you don't have enough space to store everything on your new computer. So what you can do is that you can set up your old computer as a file server and store your files there instead. And whenever you need them, you can just connect to your file server and extract whichever file you want. Awesome, right? Now, there are also servers which cannot just be accessed and manipulated with the secure shell. And these servers only exist to handle client requests and nothing more. Let's take a web server as a convenient example, because you are utilizing a web server as we speak. When you search for youtube.com, your browser initiated a request for the web page, and that request went to YouTube's server. And that server responded back with the proper content, thereby allowing you to load and watch YouTube. And although when talking about something as big as YouTube, it's not one server we are talking about, but rather thousands. This is in order to handle all the traffic as well as to provide the redundancy, so that if one server goes down, there's always another one to take its place. And as you may guess, these servers are required to have great CPU power as well as high storage capacity. Probably almost as big as your porn folder. Thanks for watching guys, and feedback is always appreciated, so please leave a comment. See you in the next video.